Smith Bay and welcome to my channel. Kick off your shoes, relax, stay a while because it's been a minute since I've been on doing these videos, so you might as well just stay. Hey, might as well just stay. Hey, okay. So today's video we are gonna react to that really freaking cringy video, I Take Responsibility. So I seen like a little snippet of it on like Snapchat, so I was like, okay, let me like watch it, but I'm like, no, let me watch it freaking for YouTube because I haven't been on here for a while. And honestly, the reason why is because like Corona's been crazy, all the Black Lives Matter stuff too going on. Like it's just the world's been going insane, you know. Like my mentality right now, my mental health right now has been kind of like half there. Like, you know, it's a lot to take in. Like I'm glad like what's happening through the Black Lives Matter movement because it's something that needed to happen from a long freaking time ago. Like it's been so long, but at the same time I'm mad because I'm like, why did it have to take 2020, a pandemic, for freaking people to realize that like police brutality is wrong and that racism and white supremacy is wrong? Like that's what pisses me off. But at the same time I'm glad that like this stuff is getting filmed and that freaking people are getting brought to justice. But at the same time we all have to remember, you know, my freaking brothers and sisters and allies to the Black Lives Matter movement, that this is not over. Freaking we gotta continue to shake it up. I have to keep continuing to freaking talk about it, speak about it, acknowledge people, educate people, because even though that George Floyd, the guy, got brought to justice, in my opinion I feel like, you know, he deserved first-degree murder. He got second degree, which is good. Even though that situation is kind of dealt with, there's so many people that still need to be brought to justice. We still gotta, you know, bring a light to those situations and still beat, you know, systematic racism and everything. If you guys want to talk more like about the topic with me, like definitely hit me up on Instagram because I am very vocal on the matter and I have, you know, more to say and stuff, and I'm not rambling. Like, you know, I just have like more to say about the issue. I post and acknowledge people and let people know on my story what's happening and what happened in the past. Like I'm educating people on there, you know. So if you want to hit my Instagram and see all that stuff and share it with your friends and educate other people, or if you want to just have a conversation about the whole matter, like I'm open to that too, and we can have a conversation. So yeah.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility for every unchecked moment.
For every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Every not so funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
Every time I remained silent.
Every time I explained away police brutality or turned a blind eye.
I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets, killed in their own homes. These are our brothers and sisters,
Our friends, our family. We are done watching.
Okay, so first and foremost, it's annoying. Like two of them have to be like touching their heart. Like I take responsibility. Like why? Like why touching your heart for? Like it's not gonna make me feel like more like, oh my god, you care. Like it's gonna make me feel like whatever. And then the color, it's black and white. I don't understand who made it like a thing that black and white makes everything look more serious, because to me it just doesn't. It just reminds me back in like the 30s when there was no color, which both movies were either happy or sad, so it didn't really matter. So I don't know who freaking put that idea, but it bothers me. I hate when I see stuff in black and white. It already makes me tone out. And then freaking one, like a couple of them look like they're actually like reading something off the screen. You can see their eyes like moving. Like you can't really think in your brain or in your deep soul of situations when you're a white person and you took white privilege for granted. Like you really can't think about that. That's what pissed me off. Right, let's continue.
Watching them die. We are no longer bystanders. We will not be idle. Enough is enough.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes no matter how big or small, to be uttered.
Yep, see, like I said, you can tell. I don't know who this guy is. I wish they could at least like put like the actor's name, like this is so and so, you know, like so and so says this or so and so says that. You can basically see this man right now. I've seen his face before. I just don't know his name, but freaking you can see like he's reading something off his freaking laptop. Like, wow. Anyways,
In my presence.
I will not turn a blind eye. Going for a jog should not be a death sentence. Sleeping in your own home should not be a death sentence.
Playing video games with your nephew should not be a death sentence.
Shopping in a store should not be a death sentence. Business as usual should not be life-threatening. I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
I will stand against hate in love. I will make my presence known.
And killer.
and then her eyes, like I don't know who that girl is. Or you could see like there was reading. It's just actually pissing me off. But okay, let me continue. I'm sorry for pausing it like every 2 seconds, but it's actually like getting me so annoyed.
They are murderers. We can turn the tide. It is time to take responsibility. Call out hate. Step up and take action.
Yeah, and it was like 2 minutes. It wasn't even like. I'm just mad, and I freaking love freaking Aaron Paul. He's like, yo, after Breaking Bad. And I freaking love Aaron Paul after like Breaking Bad and stuff. And Sarah Paulson, I think her name is. I know her from freaking American Horror Stories, and I love American Horror Stories. But it just made me not like them at all. Because it's like, you know, at least like have like the decency just to think in your soul that like, you know, like situations, like if they brought like situations from, what's it called? If they brought situations from like where they felt like, you know, they were treated more fairly than someone else, that would have been better. You know, it's just, yeah, and it was so short, and I'm just like, it was so cringy. The color was pissing me off. I feel like the production team needs to take responsibility on the crappy writing and this whole organized drophic thing. I don't even know that if that's even a word, but like that was really bad, and it was cringy, and like I just don't know what to say. It's just pissing me off. This whole like that whole video was like, why it even like what anyways, that is the end of my video. I hope you guys felt as cringy and like disgusted as I felt of that video. It actually really pissed me off because it's like, you know, like I have no words. It's so annoying. It's like if you're gonna like be a part of a project and stuff, at least, you know, have caring for the situation. All those actors that were on there just made me sure that they don't even care about black people. They're like, whatever, I'm just getting a paid check at the end of this thing anyways, you know? So that's what pisses me off. And then like a couple of them like didn't even have the decency. At least if you're an actor, because I'm an actor, you know, memorize your freaking lines. Just memorize your lines, okay? Memorize it and freaking work on it and make it your own. Like, I shouldn't be having to tell you guys that because you guys are like freaking more professional than I am. I only been on like freaking one TV show and I didn't have any lines. So what the hell? If you like what you see or like what y'all seen, give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I don't even know how to, I forgot how to end my video, guys. It's been so long. But yeah, stay weird. Very weird.